Good morning and welcome back to the New England Summer Road Trip series. Today and for the next few days I am by myself because Sydney had to go back to work, but I will be reuniting with her on Friday to do Boston for the rest of the weekend with her as one of her last weekends in Boston. But today I have driven up to Portland, Maine by myself. I didn't bring the car mount, so I haven't filmed anything this morning because I did not want to try and just stick my tripod up here and drive on the highway. From Boston, it took me about an hour and 40 minutes to get into Portland, and I just pulled up to the Portland Lighthouse, so we are going to have a fun day today. The goal is to do all of Portland today and then drive down to Ogunquit, Maine, which is about 36 or so minutes from here where my hotel is, and then I'm going to explore Ogunquit tomorrow and then head down to New Hampshire, spend the day in New Hampshire, and then back down to Boston. So this will be a Maine and New Hampshire vlog. I've heard great things about Portland, and I'm really excited to be in Portland for one main reason. My parents eloped in Portland, Maine, and I called my mom this morning and I told her I was in Portland, and she's like, okay, you have to go find Unity Church. Unity Church is like 20 minutes outside of Portland. So later today, I'm gonna be able to go see where my parents eloped and got married. And just for me, that makes my heart so happy. She goes, we haven't even been back since. I don't think any of my other family members have been here. So it'll be just nice to see. Don't know if the church is gonna be open, if we're gonna be able to go inside, but that's just like a highlight of today. But anything else that happens today is just a cherry on top of the cake. My other mission for today is to have a lobster roll because I have yet to have a lobster roll up here in New England because I wanted to wait until we were Maine because, you know, Maine lobster. So today is the day we're gonna get a lobster roll for lunch. I had to pee so bad after being on the highway because I drank a strawberry guava Celsius on the way, and I just have to pee so bad after drinking a Celsius. So I stopped at a Whole Foods and I got this no-cow protein bar, so I'm good for breakfast, and we'll probably just do an early lunch for the lobster roll. Like I said, I'm by myself, so we're gonna be doing some solo vlogging. I need to get out and pay for the parking. I am in this rental car that Sydney and I have rented, and I will be obviously dropping this back off by the time we get back to Boston. Listen, I like driving, but I don't like it that much, and parking here seems to be a little difficult, except for, of course, at this lighthouse there's obviously parking lots, and I'm just gonna go pay for the parking and we are gonna go see the lighthouse. So welcome to Maine, welcome to this summer New England road trip vlog. Of course, it is my first time in Maine, and it'll also be my first time in New Hampshire, so those are really fun, and it was my first time in Rhode Island when we were there. So literally knocking off 3 more states in the United States, which was a goal for this summer, was to see a lot more of the United States, and we have more to come after this trip, but 3 new states on this trip, which I'm really excited about. Okay, let's pay for parking and go see the lighthouse. Well, I guess we had to do 2 hours, even though I don't expect to be here for that long. So I typed in all of my information and then put in my card, and my card didn't work, and one of the guys who works here came over and said, it's a free day at the lighthouse, none of the card machines are working. So free day of parking instead of $5, that's already a plus. And oh my gosh, I see the lighthouse, I can't wait. Rookie mistake number 1, I thought my sunglasses were in my purse and they're not, and I don't feel like going back to the car, so I'm going to be squinting on here. Guys, you would think after 5 years of publicly vlogging and travel vlogging that it gets better, but I swear it's just as awkward every single time that everyone stares at me playing on my vlog camera. But it's 10:46 a.m. we are at the lighthouse, and I'm going to show you guys around. How stunning is this? Oh my goodness. So I actually just walked all the way over here to the lighthouse. They don't do any tower tours, but they do a museum tour, which I opted not to do. Then I took this little path all the way over here, and there are people getting out on the rocks over here. I don't know where or how they are, but I think that that is an awesome photo that they're getting. This is just so beautiful. Turn the corner, there's an open gate here that gets you out there, so let's go look. Okay, yes, if you come, definitely come down on these steep cliffs. Look at this view. I just asked a girl to take a picture of me, and she was so sweet. So here's the lighthouse, just to have for the men's, but it is so stinking beautiful. I wish I brought my Kindle. I literally would sit here. This was fun. I don't know what else you're really supposed to do here, if there are walking trails, but definitely to just see the lighthouse, the cliffs, to stand out here on the rocks has been a great time. Definitely would recommend. Just, I love it. Okay, so I did the cliffs, looked at the lighthouse, went down on the rocks a little bit, and y'all, I am sweating. I'm gonna go back to the car and game plan because I don't know what else you're supposed to do at the lighthouse, but I feel like I soaked in all the good views, took a lot of pictures, and now we're gonna explore the rest that Portland, Maine has to offer. Welcome to downtown Portland. Should I be embarrassed to say it took me literally 2 different times having to move around this car to get it in this spot from pulling in? I don't know, it was very weird. But I just got 2-hour parking here for $4. I almost just had to pay $8 for 1 hour. hour in a different lot. But I'm going to explore downtown Portland. I think I'm just gonna head toward the shopping, the food, and I have till 1:45 to do so, or at least until I have to move my car. So a good little afternoon chunk. And I'm just gonna walk around and see what there's to do. Also, let me just say that I literally thought I lost these sunglasses. They're my favorite sunglasses ever. I've actually lost them already once. One time they fell out of a tennis dress on a golf course and they were never to be seen again. But luckily I had just put them in, like, you know, the little top sunglasses compartment in the car last night because I didn't want to leave anything too out in the open in my car. Although today everything's kind of out in the open in that car, but I have my sunglasses because it is sunny outside and there is such a breeze over in this area, so it feels so good. I will say I am an individual, I'm adventurous, but I am a little lonely. I miss Sydney, I miss her company and just being able to hang out and talk and share life together. But you know what? That's okay because you can do hard things even if that means you're by yourself, or an easy thing like exploring a new city. But sometimes being alone, especially being alone with a camera where a lot of people can be a little judgmental, is scary, it's different, it's weird, but you know what? We're doing it together. We are exploring Portland together and I can't let you guys down because I have been terrible about vlogging recently. I don't know what it is. I feel like I gotta do a little sit down video about comparison game and motivation and all of that because it has been getting to my head a lot recently, and when it comes to mental health, I put that first over work. So that is why there's been a little bit of a break and a little bit of like a feel good though getting back into vlogging and talking to the camera and talking to you guys and connecting with you on social media. So I never want to let that go or take that for granted. And so we're back. Can't say that we're better than ever, but we are back, and let's continue to explore Maine. So I did a little bit of shopping, found 2 things at Urban Outfitters and a cute little book at Anthropologie, and I'm finally making my way down to Commercial Street, which is like the big famous street down here. I have another hour of parking left, so I'm gonna spend the next hour just kind of walking down Commercial Street, seeing what we can see. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Look at all of these different donut flavors. I don't even like donuts, but I gotta get some to try. Thank you so much. Okay, we got 2 that he recommended, and this is the name of the place. Holy Donut. I got a chocolate sea salt and a blueberry lemon. Okay, time to get our Maine lobster roll. Okay, I think I'm gonna get the junior because I'm not so hungry, but I'm gonna ask that I'm gonna get, obviously, a lobster roll because I've never had it, and today I think it'll be the perfect day. But also, plenty of choices on this menu. Okay, how cute is this? It is like the perfect little size. I also got the side of sweet potato fries, and then these 2 sauces are recommended to me, but I love it. So cute. Everything, and I mean everything about that place, High Roller Lobster Bar, was amazing. So I ended up getting the junior size, which was so small and petite, but honestly just what I needed. The sweet potato fries were amazing. The guy behind the bar recommended doing butter and the lime sauce, which is what I did for the lobster roll. It was so good. And then right toward the end of my meal, the 2 men sitting next to me were like, hey, do you like oysters? And I was like, you know what, I probably wouldn't choose to have oysters, but you know, I've tried them if friends have them, whatever, because oysters are like not really my thing, but I would eat them if somebody bought them. I just think that they're too expensive and I don't like them for as expensive as they are usually at places. And then they go, well, we're oyster farmers and we brought our own oysters that were just caught 3 hours ago. Would you like to have one? They're shucking them for us. It's like, okay, sure. And you know what? It was most definitely the freshest oyster I've ever had. It was so nice. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm getting ready to go. My parking is expiring in 10 minutes, but thank you so much. We kind of chit-chatted though about where we were from, what we did. And that was just such a cool experience. It was just so great. So I had a little oyster at the end, and now heading back to the car. I think I have like literally 4 minutes left on it, and I think my next stop is gonna be the church where my parents eloped, and I'm crossing my fingers it's open. Do they ever close churches? I'm not really sure, but I'd love to go inside and see. But of course, if not, it's not meant to be. But I am definitely going to at least drive by and try and go. So back at the car. Y'all, it is hot outside. The oyster farmers also told me that tomorrow between 10 and 2 we might be able to see Aurora Borealis from here. I'm not gonna be here, but I'm gonna figure out if that's true, and if where I'm gonna be in New Hampshire, you can see it too, because that would be amazing. Ooh, we gotta pump some AC in this car. Holy smokes, it's hot. I really am so full from lunch, but I just want a tiny bit of sweet, so I'm gonna try one of these potato donuts, which is really famous here in Portland. The one that the guy recommended to me was chocolate sea salt, so I'm gonna try that one. Here's what it looks like. A little chocolate donut, here we go. It's pretty good. I kind of do get a potatoey flavor. They're kind of just like cake donuts, which honestly, I don't really love cake donuts. I should have asked if some of them aren't, because this one also definitely is a cake donut. Hold on. This one's blueberry lemon, and Maine, you know, of course, is famous for their blueberries. So I'm gonna take one bite of this because I just have to while it's at least still fresh. Yeah. I like this one so much better. Oh my goodness. Very lemony, but I like it. Just needed a little bite of sweet. So now I feel good to go. I think this church is like a little bit outside of Portland, maybe like 20 minutes away, like 25 minutes right now. I can't be 8 miles away from the church where my parents got married and not go. I mean, come on. Especially since nobody has been back since. I mean, I just have to do it. So I am going to take the 8-mile drive over to this church. I'm gonna get there around 2:10 p.m. and then I'm gonna FaceTime my mom and show her around and show you guys around. And I think it's just gonna be really special. Maybe it's not. She said it was nothing special. They like found a random church when they were eloping. They knew they wanted to be up in the cold and they had their marriage license. Like, it's a cute little story she was telling me on the phone this morning. But even if it didn't have super special meaning when they decided to get married there, to me it has special meaning now, and to be this close is awesome. So let's go to the church where my parents are married. Here we are, Unity Church in Portland. Just pulled up outside listening to some worship music. This is just so special. I can't wait to FaceTime my parents. I don't think it's open, honestly. I haven't even tried the door yet, but I'm assuming based on being the absolute only car in this parking lot that they're not gonna leave it unlocked for me to go inside. I will try, but how special is this? In the car on the way over here, like the last 5 minutes, I was listening to Carrie Job's The Blessing and just thinking about this church and like everything it has brought our family, you know, from the start of my parents' marriage. So it's just crazy. I feel like it's gonna be locked, but let's try. Door's locked. We're gonna pray outside, but I'm also just going to FaceTime my parents really quick and let's get their reactions. I'm gonna try my dad. It's not even going now. Okay, my mom is FaceTiming me back. Hello?
Can you see me? Because I don't see you.
No, I can't see you. I might not have enough service out here. Dang. I don't have enough service out here to FaceTime them. Oh, that's such a bummer. I'm just gonna call her and send her a picture while we're on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, I don't think I have enough service out here.
Are you at the church?
Yeah.
Aww.
It's closed and locked, but I am outside.
It's
I know.
probably redone, I'm sure.
I'm sure. There's definitely a fancy sign. It was not back here in the 90s. Okay, I think that's enough time here, or at least time outside, because holy smokes, it's so hot out. And on top of it, I was trying to take just a couple pictures in front of it on my tripod. My tripod fell completely flat and I cracked only my phone screen. But you guys, you know what? I have a bone to pick. I don't drop my phone. Ever. That was the first time my phone has dropped in a very long time, or at least drop. But I will tell you, I noticed this the other night. I still have a Casetify case on. I don't work with them anymore for a couple of different reasons, and one of them being this is the second time that this has happened. The first time, don't get me wrong, I dropped my phone. I remember dropping my phone, but still shouldn't have happened. This time, there was no big drop at all. And I told Sydney, I go, oh my goodness gracious. Can you see this? This did not just happen when my phone just dropped. This has been like this for a couple of days. I've been meaning to get on my Instagram stories to tell you guys, like, I'm sorry, I gotta order a new phone case. I just can't support them anymore. You know what? I really used to believe in their products and the 27 feet of drop proof protection and everything like that, but it's the second time since February that the entire back of my screen has cracked. And this is a brand new phone, and this is supposed to be their most protective bounce case. That's my 2 cents. This thing that just happened, yeah, totally understand. It literally went like that, and I go, oh. And honestly, I'm grateful that it's just a little bit in the corner and it's just my screen protector, but the back of my phone should not be happening with a $70 case. And so I'm just telling you guys, I no longer have a code with them because I said, hey, you know what, I can't support the products anymore after that had happened to my phone. I think I cut after March or something like that, and now I'm like, I just need to get a new phone case, so I'm done. Anyway, I'm so grateful I was able to get a couple pictures in front of it and pray for my own marriage, whenever that might be, and my future husband, whoever that might be, just at this place that has supplied my parents with so many incredible years of marriage and their children and everything that they've been able to do and bless people around them in the last like 30 years or so. So I just felt really, I feel really blessed to like have come seen it. My dad was like, really? Is that why you went to Portland, Maine? I was like, no, but it was just fun to be able to come and see it. I honestly thought that they got married in New Hampshire, but turns out that's where they honeymooned. They wanted to get married and honeymoon somewhere cold in December because my dad used to own a jet ski company and he's out in the sun all the time, and my mom said she had to like book somewhere cold because he's like, I want to be cold. I'm in the sun too much. So anyway, a bunch of sweet little things and hearing them both talk about their wedding, and then they took pictures at a Christmas tree farm. They're like, is the Christmas tree farm still down the street? I said, I have no clue. I have no service to like look anything up right now. This was so fun. I think my next stop will be Ogunquit. I can check into my hotel starting in 30 minutes at least, so then I can really just drop my car and check out Ogunquit. But I also need to decide what I'm going to do tomorrow, if I'm going to do Ogunquit tomorrow, those kinds of things. Make sure I did everything and saw everything I wanted to in Portland. It was just so hard to find parking, so I really only did the downtown for about 2 hours because that's the max that I could get on this ticket. Anyway, that was just like such a special little moment that I was able to have out here. And now we're gonna explore some more of Maine. Alrighty, and 40 minutes later I have arrived in Ogunquit, Maine. I'm staying at this tiny little place called the Milestone. Actually, it's not so small, but I booked this through my Delta portal. It had great reviews, wasn't too expensive because clearly I'm just by myself and here for one night, but I got a queen bed. I'm gonna put my water in this mini fridge that I have over here, although this is a pretty large mini fridge if I ever did see one. Bye-bye. And a cute little bathroom. So now I'm gonna figure out what I want to do. I'm tired because we woke up pretty early this morning, and I do have some editing to get done, and there's a desk here, so I might do some of that and then explore the town a little bit later. I also chose this property because they do have a fitness center on property, so maybe I will go this afternoon and also work out tomorrow morning. My body just feels gross, especially because I've been snacking on those donuts on the drive over, and I just feel bleh. So I think just a little walk on the treadmill might be nice. I haven't even really taken my stuff out of the car. I've just taken out my backpack, but I was able to park literally right out here, so I haven't even touched my suitcase, and I might not touch my suitcase and just grab a couple of clothes because literally I will just need pajamas and an outfit for tomorrow and my bathroom stuff out of my bag. I don't need my huge suitcase of everything, so I think that that's what I'll do again, especially because my car is right there. But yeah, I'm happy to be in Ogunquit and to be exploring, and then tomorrow we are staying in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. So I'll probably do a little bit of the morning here and then head down to New Hampshire, do a little bit of the afternoon in New Hampshire, and then stay the night, and then the next morning and then drive back to Boston. And I also got to talk with my little Kayla on the way over here. We were chatting for over half an hour before the service just like totally cut out 2 miles out. So it's just been nice to catch up with her and hear about everything with her grad school at Ole Miss, and it's just so wonderful. So let me plan out the rest of my day, and then of course I will keep you guys updated. I spent the last hour and a half or so scrolling through social media and everything, and I feel so lazy, so gross. I just was motivated to get up, go to the gym, go to the fitness center that they have here, walk on the treadmill. I don't want to do anything crazy. It's been longer than an hour and a half. It's 6 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. But sometimes you just need a little bit of those lazier days, and I just think with all the go that I've been doing, it has been nice to sit down and sort of catch up on things. I'm wearing this set from Lululemon. It's a flow wide bra and the high rise of the 3-inch track that short. Here's what it looks like. I love this Barbie lipstick pink color, or lip gloss pink. I'm going to go to the fitness center. I hope it's still open, 6 o'clock. I don't know if it has a closing time. I did not ask the ladies at the front desk when I was checking in, but I'm gonna go find it, go get a workout in, I'll film some stuff on my phone, and then probably dinner and a night full of editing and chilling. So I'm gonna go get a little bit of workout in. I just know that I will feel better. I know I need a body shower anyway. I'm a little stinky from sweating today. So let's go find the fitness center together and just get a little bit of a sweat in. If it's open, I hope it is. Okay, on this treadmill because that one doesn't have the emergency key, so it won't work. A small little fitness center in here, but this will do the trick. The whole gym all to myself. Hard to see on the screen, but I went for 25 minutes. I did 1.56 miles, and I'm exhausted. Maybe just because I need some water. Might lift a little bit of weights, but I need a shower. It is kind of warm in here. Okay, I chose this place called Hooks for dinner. Good morning from Ogunquit, Maine. I just checked out of my hotel, although I was able to leave my car there for the afternoon. And I'm walking into downtown Ogunquit. I haven't explored there yet. Honestly, last night I was just feeling so bleh, unmotivated. Dinner was good, but it was weird. I just went to a place right across the street called Hooks from the place that I'm staying. I just was like not in the mood, feeling out of it. And I just did not want to give that to you guys through the screen. So luckily I got plenty of sleep. I woke up, I did a 30-minute pop walk with Maddie Majakamo on my Peloton app and took a shower, got dressed. I opted for athleisure today. So I'm wearing this little top, which I've had for forever, from Forever 21. And these shorts are from Aerie. I'm also obviously walking on the side of the road if you can hear all of these cars going by. But I opted for that because I knew I was gonna be walking to get to the beach. I didn't wanna like take my car, have to find parking, pay for parking when it's pretty close, less than a mile. So today I'm gonna be active, I'm gonna walk. I didn't really wanna go to the beach. I figured I'd walk around, shop around, sightsee, and then come back before I head over to New Hampshire later this afternoon to check into my next hotel. So I'm feeling better this morning. Hang in there with me. I'm about to crack open a green apple cherry Celsius. These are pretty good. And ready to explore this cute little beach town of Ogunquit. So I will check back in with you guys when we get there. I love this sign, happily full. I'm in this store called Spoiled Rotten, and let me tell you, it is so dang cute. So many fun things in here. I'm gonna have to get some stuff. Okay, so I got a couple of goodies from Spoiled Rotten, and as I was checking out, he said we have a store 15 minutes away from Tampa. So I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I got some Maine blueberry jam and also some Maine maple champagne mustard. So that's what I got in this bag. Welcome to Ogunquit Beach. It is packed here on this Thursday. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I sat under the little covering at the beach and edited a reel really quick, and now I decided I'm gonna go walk Marginal Way, and that can bring me over to Perkins Cove. So it's about a half an hour walk from what I've seen, but I think that that'll be really nice. And then over there I can find somewhere to get lunch because it's already 12:51 and I've only had a protein bar today. So definitely gonna be in need of some food, but we're gonna go walk Marginal Way and I'll show you all of the pretty sights that are gonna be along that path. Okay, we're here. We're gonna start the walk. Alrighty, we got to the Marginal Way walkway. From what I've read, it's a little over 1.5 miles, and so far, starting out good. What a great view of Ogunquit Beach. This is crazy. Like, I didn't even realize. Look at all these people walking out over here, like literally in the water. That's so cool. This vaguely reminds me of the cliff walk that we did in Newport. It's definitely narrower and the houses are closer, so good views on either side and you can actually see the houses. I felt like on the cliff walk in Newport, we couldn't see like half of the houses that were on that cliff walk. But now I get my choice of beach or, oh my goodness, like literally the most beautiful houses. It's a nice day out. It's not too hot, definitely a little humid, but nothing that this Florida girl isn't used to. Oh my gosh, wait, this is so cool. I love this. And how fun is this little cove? There are literally stairs right here, mostly coming out from this resort. It's like their own little private beach. Stumbled across this cute little lighthouse overlooking the beach. And there's some kids learning to surf out here. This is just so fun. But we're gonna keep going on the trail. We made it to Perkins Cove. I'm on the little footbridge right now. Looking out over the whole city, or the little town, I think is probably better to call it. So darling. This bridge goes up to let the larger sailboats out into the bay. So darling. Oh look, just caught the bridge on its way back down. Cute. Fun little walk around Perkins Cove, and now I'm heading back into Ogunquit, closer to my hotel. There was a place I really wanted to eat. It's a 32-minute walk, so we are on our way out. My maps is actually not taking me the route back on that little walkway, so it's taking me through the town, back to town. And I think I'll be able to see a little bit of a different side of these cities. And I'm listening to the Sandbar playlist, which is like an Apple country music playlist. That should put me in the best mood, although I am hot. Oh, look at these precious rocks. Oh my goodness. I love this. There's so many all up this way. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness, how sweet. Everyone falls is how you pick yourself up that counts. Always stay humble and kind. Wow. I love it. Lunch spot of the day. I'm going here, food for thought. I saw this place on Yelp last night when I was looking for dinner, but they were closed, so we're gonna eat here for lunch today. Then I'm getting the MAINE blueberry salad, which has bacon and goat cheese and candy pecans, and I added lobster to it, and look at that. And then I got a side of these little crinkle fries. I think they're Cajun seasoned, and they're really good. This looks amazing. Okay, lunch was delicious. The lobster, the blueberry salad, it was a bit more of an expensive lunch because I did add the lobster to the salad. But it's like, it's my last day in Maine. It's Maine blueberries. I have to have Maine lobster on there as well. And the side of fries were actually so good. Not finished them all. I was like, this is a huge side of fries. Anyway, it's a 15-minute walk back to the hotel where my car is still parked. It is 3:11. I'm half an hour away from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, which is the next stop. And my check-in time at that hotel is 3. So really, honestly, if that's where I want to just head off to, I can go straight to New Hampshire or do kind of whatever I want. But I am a little tired from walking so much, and I think sitting in my car and getting a little bit of a drive-in would be nice. So I think that is what I'm going to do. Doleful from lunch, so I'm glad that I have a little 15-minute walk back to the car. But I've had such a great time in Ogunquit visiting Perkins Cove, and this is just like a small little slice of Maine heaven, and I just love it. So if you're gonna already be up in Maine and going to Portland, I think we're like 40 minutes from Portland, especially if you're coming north, you're actually gonna pass through Ogunquit. Definitely a place to check out and see if this is somewhere you want to come. I just think it's got like cute little small coastal town vibes, and I just love it. Well, hello from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's been a little bit because I came here, checked into my hotel, and honestly, I have been editing and working on a couple of things. I think I said earlier, I'm behind on a lot of editing, so I'm nowhere even close, but I just drove 7 minutes to go pick up sushi. I decided I didn't want to eat out at a restaurant, but I obviously can't make anything here, so I picked a sushi place that sounded good. I got a seaweed salad and a sexy girl roll, spicy salmon with avocado and mango with like torched salmon on top or something like that. I don't know, it was really recommended and it sounded good. There's a little seaweed salad. You hear this chair? It also had spicy mayo on top of it, so that's definitely what I see here. And chopsticks and soy sauce. I also stopped at a Walmart because it was right next door. Let me show you what I got. Let's do a little haul. So I have this much water left and one more of these Poland spring water bottles. Sydney and I just each bought a 6-pack a couple of days ago. But I did pick up 2 of these large size Life water bottles. I know that this still won't be enough because I drink a ton of water, but I don't go home until Monday morning. So hopefully I can like fill these up at Sydney's in Boston. And then because I've been craving chocolate all afternoon, not 1 but 2 giant share size salted caramel Twix. This should get me through until I get home. I mean, it better. This is 8 servings. I mean, it better. I'll share with Sydney. But anyway, I might scroll on TikTok or something while I eat my sushi. It looks really good. Sorry, the lighting here is very poor. And the seaweed salad. It's 8 o'clock now, so obviously I'm very hungry because I think I ate lunch around 2:30. I love a good seaweed salad. And then I decided I'm going to spend the rest of the night in trying to get caught up on editing and everything so I won't have to do it this weekend when I'm back with Sydney. And I'll try one of these on camera. I'm not opening the soy sauce right now, so it looks very saucy already. There's jalapeno in here too, I forgot. This is really good. I think soy sauce would elevate it a little bit, but I love the torch salmon on top, so perfect. Well, I ended up actually getting sick from that sushi. And that's the last clip that's in this video. We didn't even go around New Hampshire together because I kind of felt not so great all that next day. Now it's been a little bit. I am in North Carolina. My sister is at work about to come home. She has no idea that I am here, and that is absolutely the best thing in the entire world. She's been begging me to come for so long, and I finally set it up with KJ, her husband, and we're here and waiting for her. So I figured I would film the outro to this video. I had so much fun. It was my first time up in New England, obviously Maine, New Hampshire, like I talked about. Also the other summer New England road trip vlogs. If you haven't seen those, go watch those. This one I know is a little bit longer, but I had so much fun by myself, but I ended up reuniting with Sydney and we went around Boston all for the weekend and we just kind of kept that time to ourselves. I have found more and more that I kind of like disconnecting from social media, which I get as my job, and I know that you guys want me to bring you along to everything, but just sometimes it's nice to have just a slice of reality without having to worry about work, especially when it comes down to time that I have with friends. That doesn't happen so often. Obviously, I'll be seeing Sydney for our European summer vacation for 3 weeks, starting in just a little bit, and then she's moving, as we all know, so obviously we'll get more and more time together. But some of the other people that we spent the weekend with in Boston, it was just nice to put down a camera and live in the moment. I encourage you to do the same, whether or not social media is your job. But anyway, I am getting ready for the big reveal, the big surprise. I hope that she's coming soon. She is 30 minutes late already, but that's fine. She has no idea I'm here, so she could just be doing her own thing because she thinks she's gonna be home alone. But anyway, I am going to end this video right here. If you're brand new, make sure you subscribe down below. I am planning out the rest of my 2023, and let me tell you, it is going to be absolutely incredible. So I want you guys to be along for the journey. I love you so much. If nobody has told you today, you are enough, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.